From an aggressive officer resorting to violence,
Let go of me! What are you doing?
to law enforcement crossing the line against an innocent citizen, these are 5 dirty cops caught on camera. Disclaimer: all content in this video is for general educational purposes only. On February 12, 2022, Officer Michael Gettler committed a mistake that proved to be the biggest mistake of his life. In another distressing case, Jajuan Henderson found himself at the receiving end of police misconduct during the late hours.
Open the door. You gotta step out of the car.
Despite no reported offenses or charges, they insisted on seeing his license and registration, creating a pretty uneasy situation.
Open the door. We are the cops. Okay.
The police officer started to get really agitated when he doesn't open the window.
Then open the door.
I'm calling the cops.
We are the cops.
I know,
Okay.
but y'all can't do this. Y'all can't do this.
Open the door.
Y'all cannot.
You understand you're under arrest, right?
What's your problem?
You understand you're under arrest, right?
Obstruction. Open the door.
Hold on. Yo, come here, yo. Come here. Come here. No!
The intensity of the situation led to a shocking mistake on Michael's part.
You're under arrest.
What, yo?
Don't move.
No, he's trying to start the car. He's trying to start the back.
Hands up! Hands up!
The police officers responsible for the shooting were still not identified a month after the incident. Jajuan's mother was devastated as the incident left him paralyzed from the chest down.
We've brought a lawsuit. We have not named the names of the police officers because even though it's been over 30 days, we don't know the names of the police officers involved.
I was only going to the car to retrieve an iced tea, and my son is paralyzed, and we don't know for life or not. My son's daughter's mother called me early that morning to tell me that the Trenton Police Crime Unit shot my son numerous times for no reason at all. When she told me, my heart almost broke and I was devastated. I thought Jawan was going to die. I just lost his son a few months back, and that morning I could have easily lost my youngest son and his daughter and her father, absolutely for no reason at all. I'm here to get justice for my son Juwan, and I wanted Trenton Police Crime Unit and the officers that were involved in that shooting that night to be accountable.
Despite all the backlash received from the black community, the officers involved were deemed justified by the grand jury.
You know, we can't have police acting in secret. You know, I mean, we're supposedly standing up for democracy around the world, but we have some very undemocratic practices going on right here in the United States of America. It's terrible.
The public deserves not to feel intimidated by those upholding the law. Wait till you find out how a young driver was forcefully arrested for something he did not do.
I'm not going to tell you again. Open the door now.
But before that, Deputy C. Vega found himself entangled in an unusual traffic stop encounter with an unsuspecting citizen. The citizen literally schools the sheriff as he exercises his right of the First Amendment. Why the stop was initiated, however, is bizarre.
The police!
The controversial statement by the driver resulted in him being pulled over a few feet ahead. What followed next is mind-boggling.
Roll down?
Why do you pull me over?
I'll tell you that if you roll it down.
Why can't you tell me now?
because the reason I pulled you over is you were yelling something from your car.
So what?
Huh?
So what? That's why you pulled me over, because I'm yelling?
I don't know if you're in need of help or anything.
Oh, I don't need help.
So,
Thank you.
Okay, let me see your driver's license real quick.
I don't need help.
Okay, can I see your driver's license?
What for?
Can you use the turn signal when you made a turn?
Of course I did.
Let me see your driver's license.
You can hear the sound on the dash cam too.
Let me see your driver's license.
As tensions rise, the driver's defiance sets the stage for a dramatic confrontation, challenging Deputy Vega's authority.
You can just crack the window if that's what you want to do.
It's already cracked.
I can't see that.
Well,
This thing.
it doesn't matter. Here. I don't wish to answer questions.
You have to let me know if there's a weapon in the car. Did you not take the class?
I did.
Did they tell you you have to tell them?
When you demand identification, I have to display this. That's what they told me in the class. That's what the law says.
The officer wants to take the
And actually, if I don't display, there's really not much you can do because there is no penalty attached to that. I have to carry this if I'm carrying this.
Are you carrying?
I don't answer questions.
The driver, armed with knowledge about displaying documents, refrains from answering questions, sparking a debate on legalities and personal rights.
You got one on your hip. So what?
Do I smell alcohol in your breath?
No, you don't.
How do I know?
Because you can't smell my breath?
I can smell something coming
Oh,
out.
really?
Let's see. Let me do some field sobriety.
I don't think so.
Okay. Where are you coming from?
I don't answer questions. I've already told you. Let me know when I'm free to go. Also, what is your name? What's your name? Your name? Sheriff, that's your name? Sheriff?
Right above it, right there.
I'm not familiar with the English alphabet, sir.
Deputy Vega even tries to frame that the citizen is somehow in the wrong by calling him out about the weapon that he possesses.
Do me a favor, while I have you here, okay? I don't want you exiting the vehicle because you have a weapon in the car.
Did I exit the vehicle? Did I exit the vehicle?
I'll give you a heads up.
Did I exit the vehicle? Hey, can I?
The encounter takes an unexpected turn with a mention of insurance, adding a layer of complexity to the unfolding drama.
I'm sorry?
You have insurance on the vehicle?
Yeah.
Can you show it to me, please? It doesn't come back.
Of course it comes back.
Not on my system, it doesn't. Also, it's not typical behavior for somebody to be yelling out of the vehicle. Have you had anything to drink tonight? Is that your current address? 1622?
Is that a question?
Yes, sir. Is that your current address?
Do I answer questions?
Okay, I'll just assume that's incorrect then.
And why would you do that?
I'm asking you a simple question.
Did you read my address on the driver
It
license?
didn't have an address. It didn't have an apartment number on your driver's
Of course it does.
Let me see. Can you verify?
You've already seen it. I've already complied with that part.
I know, but I'm just saying it didn't have an apartment number
Of course it does.
on your driver's license.
Man.
Okay, I'll be right back.
The shocking nature of the encounter makes us wonder about the legality and ethics surrounding Deputy Vega's actions. Even Vega himself wouldn't have expected the interaction to end this way.
May I say that I've never met anybody quite like you that would yell at an officer doing their job, but
So,
you have a great
let me
day. There's no
understand.
warnings, no fines, no penalties.
May I ask you a question?
There's questions on there. There's the address.
Yeah, no, I have a question.
There's an incident
Can you
number
get your
on the thing right there.
supervisor here, please?
No,
Is the stop over?
The stop is over. You may leave.
All right.
A classic example of schooling a dirty cop. This driver showed us what knowing your rights can do. If not, you're certain to end up with guys like Officer Blake Stinson.
A Cody officer remains on paid leave with a formal complaint filed, accused of forcibly removing a 17-year-old boy from his vehicle after a routine traffic stop back in January.
This is Officer Blake Stinson. On January 24th, 2023, Stinson encountered a traffic stop during his patrol near a local high school. He saw 3 vehicles taking an unlawful left turn and caught up to them, pulling up on the 3rd vehicle. Officer Stinson initiates the interaction by alleging that the driver failed to yield to a pedestrian in the crosswalk.
When someone's in the crosswalk, you're required to yield to them. I need your driver's license, registration, and insurance.
Yes, sir.
The driver informs the officer that the vehicle belonged to his mother. To locate the necessary documents, he asked for permission to call her, seeking assistance in obtaining the insurance and registration details.
Can I call my mom? This is her vehicle.
Yeah, you can provide digital copy of the insurance, but the registration needs to be provided.
The driver's mother decided to come to the location and assist in the search. What followed next was nothing short of tyranny.
You want to talk to me?
I need your driver. I don't care. I need your driver's license.
He said he doesn't care. He doesn't want to talk to you. I'm not inclined to talk to you without a parent. I'm not 18 years old.
You're driving a vehicle and you're required to give me your driver's license, your registration, and your insurance. Okay? Those three things are required. If you don't provide those things, you'll be placed in custody. Okay? I'm not joking.
Sir, my mom's on the way to help me out.
Okay, go ahead and step out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle.
Sir.
I can smell marijuana in the vehicle. Get out.
There's no marijuana.
I'm not going to tell you again. You're going to get out of the vehicle or I'm going to drag you out.
Unfortunately, Officer Stinson provided no guidance and instead heightened the tension by neglecting to guide the otherwise cooperative driver.
Open the door. Open the door now.
Mom's on the way.
I don't care. Open the door now.
My mom down here?
Nope.
You gotta step out.
I'm not 18 years old.
It doesn't matter. I saw a violation. I stopped you for it, and you've already talked back to me about getting your stuff out. Get out of the vehicle.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Get out of the vehicle. That's what's going on.
I know I'm allowed to have a parent or...
No, you're not. You're not.
Lawyer.
You're going to get out of the vehicle right now or I'm going to drag you out. You decide.
Can I talk to my mom?
Nope.
Mom,
get out of the vehicle.
He's dragging me out of the car.
Get out of the vehicle.
Mom!
As soon as more officers arrived at the scene, things got worse. While attempting to remove the driver from the vehicle, Officer Stinson even threatened to arrest him for resisting.
Mom, help me!
You're told very clearly what to do, and if you're not going to do it, we're going to have to take other avenues. Unlock the door.
I can't. Sir, you have my arm.
Okay, then get your knee off of it, because I know what you're doing.
Button, please.
There's not one on that side.
Get your knee off of it, because I know what you're doing. Okay? You're gonna go for resisting. Dude, it doesn't matter how old you are.
Open the door, man. Seriously, is this worth it?
My mom's on the way.
I don't care. I told you to open the door.
It doesn't matter. Open the door.
It doesn't matter how old you are. That has nothing to do with this.
Passenger, unlock the door.
There's not one over there.
There we go.
The driver was arrested, and upon searching the vehicle, illegal substances were found. If that was not all, the officer even exaggerated the reasons behind the traffic stop and arresting the driver.
He almost hit somebody in the crosswalk right here at the courthouse. The dude had to stop and back up for him to go through, and then he wheels in here and I stop him. He doesn't have a license either.
The driver was charged with disrupting a peace officer and possession of illegal substances. However, the charges were dropped 4 months later for unknown reasons. Whether Officer Stinson was justified or not is debatable. However, how Jonathan Guessford was treated by Delaware State Troopers raises a lot of questions.
Don't put your hands on me. Do not put...
In March of 2022, dashcam footage revealed Delaware State Troopers devising a plan to falsely incriminate a man who had gestured with his middle finger at them. It started when Jonathan Guessford, an ordinary citizen, was unjustifiably pulled over. What made things worse was when they tore up his protest sign in aggravation.
I'm on the side of the road, legally parked, with a sign which is protected by the First Amendment. So you can, I'm disrupting nothing. I'm gonna do it right here where I'm at. So I'm not.
I have drivers coming up to me telling me that you're jumping out in traffic.
Because apparently they're erroneous. I don't give a what somebody else says. What did you witness? Nothing of the sort. So keep your to yourself, pal.
This was just the start of Officer Stephen Douglas and Officer Nicholas Gallo's misconduct.
You wanted our attention, you got it. I
don't want your attention. Go to away, road pirate.
You wanted our attention.
Go away, road pirates.
The troopers, armed with authority, used intimidation tactics, violating his rights, and leaving a lasting negative impact on him and the community.
Don't put your hands on me. Do not put... Give me my property back, you piece of... Give me my property back. You see this? You tyrant piece of... You tyrant... What are your badge numbers?
Step back, okay?
No,
don't walk up
no, you
like
stole
that.
my property.
Did you see anything in my hands?
You
stole your
piece
property?
of...
Have a
nice day.
Then, just hours after the encounter, Trooper Douglas and Corporal Rayford Box pulled Guessford over again, and you won't believe what for this time.
The reason I stopped you is you had your hand out the window with.
So what? So what? It's constitutionally protected speech.
Is there a reason why you're doing that? Is there a reason why you're doing that?
Just trying to incriminate Guessford somehow. But man, he doesn't like to play.
You're stopping me for constitutionally protected speech, right?
Because you had your hand out the window.
This is what I did. You got a problem with that?
Sir, listen to me. Listen to me.
No.
All right, listen.
Go away.
Disorderly conduct.
No, it is not.
That is disorderly conduct.
That is called freedom of speech.
If you are out in the public, you are out in the public and people see you.
No, it is not.
Here's what's going to happen.
No.
License, please.
No.
Here's what's going to happen.
I want your supervisor, please.
I am the supervisor. I am the supervisor. And that's why I'm here.
One of the trooper's body cam footage shows how badly he wanted to just charge him with anything they could come up with.
So before we go any farther, you're pulling me over for what?
Because you had disorderly conduct.
Because you had your finger out.
Disorderly conduct.
Now,
what?
here's what's about to happen. You're about to be arrested again for resisting arrest.
No, I'm not resisting anything.
Yeah. Right now you're being detained.
For what?
You're being detained.
I told you why I stopped you already, sir.
For putting my middle finger up. That's correct.
No,
correct.
No,
exactly.
Right. You extended your arm out the window.
No, I had my middle finger out the window.
Okay, let me get your ID.
Okay, you had your middle finger out the window. Okay. Yeah.
Officer Douglas and Corporal Box's acts are embarrassing, to say the least. Not only did they stumble over justifying its legality, but they also conspired to give it a legal twist.
He stuck his middle finger out of the window. Okay. What's that? What's that? We could lock him up for disorderly conduct. He probably won't go anywhere. Nah, what's isn't it like a improper hand signal or something? Charge. No, I mean like if you stick your finger, I'm telling you, if you put your arm out the road, your hand out the road, and you like with a middle finger, you could. That's like a, isn't that? I'm pretty sure. You sure about that?
Guessford filed a lawsuit against the state troopers for violating his civil rights. As a part of the settlement of the lawsuit, Delaware police has agreed to pay Guessford $50,000 to put an end to this case. Transparency and accountability are crucial in police interactions. However, cases like Miss Dunlap are what shatter the community's trust in law enforcement. On September 6, 2022, a black woman named Jelana Dunlap was taking photos of her employer when she was encountered by Officer Amanda Bell and Officer Haddockfield.
Okay, well, all you have to do is give me your information. Let me make sure you are who you say you are, and then you can be out of here. All right? But as of right now, I don't know whose property this is. I believe that you don't know whose property this is, and you're not wanting to cooperate and just give me your name.
Suddenly, in a shocking turn of events, what Officer Bell does next is extremely foolish on her part, distressing and violating Ms. Dunlap's rights.
Can you step out of the vehicle for me? Excuse me, step out of the vehicle for me. Ma'am,
step out of the vehicle for me.
Please stop.
Step out of the vehicle for me.
But let go of me. Let go of me.
Undo your seatbelt.
If you can let go of me, I will. If you can let go of me, ma'am, I will.
Undo your seatbelt.
If you can let go of me, ma'am, I will.
Can you undo your seatbelt? Okay.
Ma'am, please stop. Please.
Can you unhook your
Can y'all stop? Like, what are you doing?
You got a seatbelt?
Please stop.
Stop
Please
resisting. Stop resisting.
Please, I'm not You got me.
Yeah, you are.
You got me.
Okay, all right.
What are you
doing?
Come
on out.
Ma'am, okay, don't drag me out.
Well, then get out of the car.
I will if you
I've
will
asked you multiple
if
times.
you will
Get out of the
release
car.
my arm.
Get out of the car.
If you will release my arm, I will. If you will release my arm, I will. Because you're grabbing my arm very tightly. You're grabbing my arm very tightly. Let me go.
Okay. Even when she complies with the officer's demand, they still use force on her, causing a lot of trauma when there really was no need for it.
Okay, it
now
sure
step out
is.
of, okay, now
and
step
you're
out
not
of the car.
getting it because I know I haven't did it.
Okay, well, step out of the car.
Okay.
How many times have I asked you not?
Please, let go of me. What are you doing? Let go of me. Let go of me. Let go of me because I haven't fucking did anything.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Give me my phone.
Resisting.
Give me my phone. Give me my phone.
resisting.
Y'all are hurting me!
Okay.
Stop! Stop resisting!
Look, stop.
You're hurting me!
Calm down.
No, you're hurting me!
No, I'm not. I'm
yes, you are!
holding you. I'm
Yes,
just
you are!
holding you.
She's
Stop.
hurting me!
No, she's
Yes,
not.
she is!
She's not
Yes,
there.
she is!
Do you hear I'm
I'm
talking?
105 pounds!
Okay, I understand
Why
that.
are you hurting me? I haven't done anything wrong!
I got her hand.
Well, just,
I have
okay,
not
well,
done
give me.
anything wrong! Let me go! I haven't done anything!
Ms. Dunlap has filed a lawsuit against the officers, seeking $75,000 in damages, claiming that she suffered physical and emotional distress.
You have to speak up for yourself. You have to demand respect, whether they wear a badge or whether they're just in regular clothes. And if you're wearing that badge, if you're wearing a uniform, then you're supposed to protect and serve.
Something that is evidently visible from the body cam footage.
Somebody help me! Somebody help me! Help! Help!
Ma'am.
Help! Help! Let go!
Hey, whenever you stop acting like this, I will let you go.
Let go!
Ms. Dunlap's lawyer stated that the officers brutalized her and treated her like a criminal without cause, reflecting broader fears in the black community.
This is the type of case where these things start, and that's how it happened. Police escalation for people of color, because I firmly believe that if she was a different color, this would never happen. She might have been given a deference, so we're gonna speak to it.
The lawsuit seeks accountability for these officers' actions.